Welcome to Mind Academy Sports, where we teach athletes the connection between their mind and performance. Listen, this is the second video. We're going to be talking about Kwame Brown and the mental blocks that he had. It's a lot of things behind the scene that people don't know. Sports is like a matrix. Playing in the zone is like a matrix. Playing well at the highest level in the championship game is like a matrix. People see a good performance or a bad performance on the surface, but there's so many things that happen underneath. So now we are breaking this down of what exactly is happening. So when the same situation happens to you, you'll be able to defend yourself. Now, if you saw in the intro, the ego is the enemy. If you want to make room for your success, then you need to get your ego out of the way and say, hey, I need some help. And that's a hard thing to do for a person who is talented, everybody who has said that, oh, you are the greatest. So a lot of times the only people who actually qualify for this program is the people who are humble enough to say, hey, I need help. And if you are ready to do that, then you are now ready for what I call the race formula 2.0, relentless awareness, clear, and emotional mastery. So now we're talking about Kwame Brown. So we talked about in the first video, he was highly touted, he was highly talented, and he proved himself enough to be the #1 pick. Here's what I want to lean on right here. And I have seen this in my own life, and I have seen this with many coaches. Now, some of my coaches meant well, but I'm not necessarily talking about those particular coaches. What I want to emphasize in this video is he said that Doug Collins really berated him, really destroyed his confidence with his words, the way he talked to him, the way he showed that he was just being disrespectful. And it created mental interference inside of his head. Mental interference interferes with your physical skills, and it causes you not to be able to perform up to your potential. So what I want to tell you is, and this is what I'm dealing with all my clients that's coming in, your coaches, when they say things to you, okay, it can affect you in a negative way. And they say, oh, you can't shoot, I want you to do this, or you can't play, or they're screaming. It can affect you if you're not prepared. So what you have to do is you have to build a belief system on the inside of you and know beforehand that, hey, a coach could talk to me in the wrong way, but I need to take what they're saying and try to decipher it. Okay, some coaches do have bad motives. You do have to understand that. They will, watch this, they will pick on a 14 or 15-year-old because they have other political agendas that they're doing. Just like Kwame was 17. They will pick on you. So don't think that they do everything perfect. That's number one. Number two, sometimes they're just trying to tell you they want you to play a particular role. And instead of them saying that, they go the other way and throw insults. Okay, so but it's just like you being in a boxing match. If you are prepared and you have your guard up and you understand what's going on, you can defend yourself. But if you go in blindsided and you go into high school or you go into your next situation and think everything is going to be great, and you get blindsided, that's when that mental interference comes in. But it can be like anything. You can be playing a person and they can score on you 3 times in a row, and there's a chance that a mental interference or a bad belief system can set in. Do you have the ability to have this belief already on the inside of you so bad situations, negative words won't affect you? It's kind of like a shield. So that's what you want to do. You want to build your belief system up so nothing affects you. Nothing affects you. So for people who already have limiting beliefs, or people, if you're a parent and you can see that your son or daughter is struggling in a particular area, what you need to do, what you have to do, what the process we go through is we go through replacing those limiting beliefs, replacing those mental interference, mental blocks, whatever, with more positive, strong positive beliefs. So it's like it's never happened. and build positive experiences inside their mind so they can play their absolute best. But this is a real thing. Coaches really will talk down on players, and this is what that people have to understand. When you're talking about having a good career, it's a lot of dynamics that go into it. So having somebody, me or my staff or whatever, having somebody come along and be able to talk them through the particular dynamics is key. You have to understand, depending on the sport, what role you're playing in different situations like that. But we just want to break down this Kwame Brown, the mental blocks that come alongside this, and that coaches can actually say words to affect you. And you have to be able to defend yourself. Defend yourself with your belief. No matter what, you've got to believe. Everyone is going to have an opinion on you. Your teammates are going to have an opinion about what level you can play at. They try to limit your belief with their belief. They think that, oh, you can only play so well, or everybody has an opinion. Your coach, your parents even have an opinion. So your job is to have a limitless belief within inside yourself, so that nobody can limit your belief. So your beliefs are always limitless. So that's what I want to talk about today. If you're a parent and you understand that your son or daughter has an issue, we will get rid of any mental block in 4 sessions or less. And remember, before I go, you're one thought away of your next greatest performance.